You have given a description that is given an array, integer, nums, and integer target. We have given. We have to return the indices of two nums such that they add up to target. So we have to return the indices of the two number such that they add up to the target. So for example, nums equal to 2, 7, 11, 15. We have given array and we have to given also a target. So we have to return the indices that will give the element sum equal to 9. So like 2 plus 7 equal to 9. So we have to return indices of that. So like 0 and 1, these are the indices of 2 and 7 value. So we have to return in the array. And you may assume that each input have exactly one solution. So in this example also, so if you check this in this question. So 2, 7, 11, 15. So we have given an array. So we have to check whether the elements are present. Like 2 and 7 are present only once. And if you add up, it will give targeted value. And if you check other element, that will not equal give the answer there, that is targeted value. So there is only one solution present in the array. And you have to use uh, only one element. We don't have to use the same element twice. So, like for example, in second example, if you check 3, 2, 4 are the given integer array. So if you check 3 plus 3, it will give a targeted value, but we don't have to use the same element twice. So this is the condition that are given in the array in the question, and you can return the answer in any order. So you can return any answer in any order, like a 2 and 1 and 1 and 2. So we can return that in any order. So these are the conditions that are given in the question. Like for example, if you check the first example, if 2, 7, 11, 15, it will give the targeted value by using 2 and 7. And you have to just return the indices of that, like a 0 and 1. So it will going to accept our condition. For example, second condition, if you check 3 and 2, it will not give our targeted value. So we have to check other element also. So like 2 and 4, it will give 6, and we have to just return the indices like 1 and 2. In third example, there is the same value like a 3 and 3, but their indices are different. So we can add up, and we can also check the target value is we are getting or not. Like a 3 plus 3 equal to 6. We are getting 0 and 1 indices. So constraints are like 2 is less than or equal to num plot length and less than or equal to 10 to the power 4. So here we can use the brute force approach and to get the answer. And then their time complexity is O of n square. So we can do that also. And if you check the values of nums of I, that is the minus 10 to the power 9 to the 10 to the power 9, same for a target also. And the one condition is very important, that is only one valid answer exists in the array. So that why we have to check. And we can also reduce the time complexity. So if you have any idea that we can do that. So I'm going to do in two approaches. First one I am trying to solve in by using brute force. So first of all, by using brute force, I am going to solve that. To check that element is present in the array, so we do the sum, that is nums of I, that is integer of that is index of I plus index of j equal to our targeted value. If that is correct, and also I and j are not equal, because in the question they are say that we don't have to use the same element twice. So we have to add one more condition, that is I is not equal to j, that will give solve this condition, and we have to return the in integer format, that is integer array. So we have to take one integer array, so that is array equal to new, and their length is going to be 2 because we have to return the in length of 2 array. So if you give array of 0 equal to I and array of 1 equal to j, after getting the answer, we have to break the loop because we have only one solution present in the array. So we have to break that loop after getting the answer, and we have to just return our array. And if you check the or so we are getting our require of output. So like 1 and 0. So we can return any answer and in any order. So I am giving any order. So we can do by ascending the array or descending in the array. We can do that also. So I am using any order operator. And if you check the time complexity, I am going nested loop. So time complexity of O of n square. To reduce that, we have to increase the space complexity. Space complexity and time complexity is inversely proportional. So that's why we have to reduce the time complexity. We have to use increase the space complexity. So to increase the space complexity, I am using map of integer to store the value. First, I will to in key, I am going to store nums of I, and in value, I am going to store the value as an integer, like indices of that array. So I'm going to giving for loop to loop over the array. First, I will check that if nums of I, that means target minus nums of I is present in my map. If that is present, then I am going to return the integer array, and I'm returning the that and we're breaking the loop. So first I will check that is present in the my map, so that we have to use the inbuilt method that is contains key, that will check that our value is present in the map or not. If that is present, then I am going to return that. That is I, comma, h map dot get target minus nums of I. If that is will not, if that is not accepting this condition, then I have to put the map, that is the insert the value in the map, that is nums of I, comma I. And if both condition is not fulfilling, that is if for loop is completed and this condition is not fulfilling the our condition, so return we have to return empty array, that is new empty array. And if you check the result, that going to accepting all the conditions. And for to complete this algorithm, time complexity is O of n because we are going only one for loop, and space complexity is O of n because we are using hash map to store the all the elements that are present in the num, that is integer array. So we are going to O of n for space complexity and O of n for time complexity. So after this, I am going to submit that. If you submit, so we are getting our required result, and after also we are accepted all the condition. So thank you.